Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 259. My name is Jason Erpelding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. I'm here today with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com. Remember the dash to save the cash, as well as buyandsellDVC.com.
And today is January 21st, 2026. 11-month window is going to be that Christmas week, December 21st, 2026. So you may have to pause this to go make your reservations.
Let's start booking stuff right now. Go to our check availability page because it's going to start selling out quickly.
And then the 7-month window is going to be August 21st, 2026. Today, we're going to start with the buy and sell side of things. And really, I'm just going to, I got some help from our Facebook group. And I asked the question, as a DVC owner, how many times or how many points have you rented out? Are there any members who have been a member for 10 plus years and never rented out 1 point? Now, I mean, sometimes, in this business, I get into a bubble where I feel like, every member, has probably rented out their points, at least one time. It's a very easy process. Things happen in life where you need to rent out points. So I was very surprised by these answers, which is a good thing. But this is from, the first comment is from Debbie Allen, who may appear later in this episode. I don't know.
Maybe a sneaky appearance from Debbie. We'll see.
But she said, I have never rented out a point. However, I am a member who has rented points many times. So that's another thing to keep in mind. If you're a member and, you say, obviously you could buy more points. Let's say you want to buy a 50-point deed. But if it's something where you only need 50 points that 1 year, then you could also rent points for your, additional nights that you need.
You're short, you need a bigger room, whatever it is. There's a lot of DVC members who end up getting more points from us before they end up buying a new contract from Jason.
And this is from Thomas. This is a member since 1993. This is 2026. Member since 1993, 230 points, never rented points, never will. And just so people know, back when DVC first started, the minimum amount of points that you could buy was 230. So I'm guessing he bought a 230-point deed, has that same deed of 230, never changed it, and he's never rented out of points. That's pretty impressive. Scott, don't get bored with these these answers here. He said, to risk losing my DVC membership because someone I don't know and could act up is too foolish and risky. Much better to give to family members. So he may have let family members use his points.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. But
and that does.
I just think if you're concerned about that, that's perfectly fine. I don't think anybody's ever lost a membership because something happens like that ever. But if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to.
And then Cindy said, we just rented out 150 points for 2026 to help towards the Disneyland Paris trip. So again, and these are just to help, especially if you're not a member. This may help you just to know all the flexibility that DVC has. Mark said, I've never rented out points, nor do I ever plan on doing so. Barbara said, member since 2005 and rented out points 1 time. Andrew, I've been a member since 1998 and just started in the last 2 years. Went down some points, rent out some points that I didn't use. I find myself not going as often as I used to. Well, that's pretty good. He had a 27-year run.
Yeah.
Rhonda, member for 15 plus years, never rented out points. Somehow I've been able to use them all, LOL. Jim, 15 years, never rented points. Jen said I had been for 14 years and only rented out once. It was about 120 points. I'll just read a couple other. James, member since 2001, never rented a point either way.
Never. Never. Jocelyn, Lewis, transfer, rented some. Yeah, this.
Joe said, me, I have never rented enough points for myself, let alone anybody else. Stacy, I only rent them to close friends and family, but only for a night or two, but typically we use them all. So, I thought that was very interesting because
I'm surprised by the lower amount of people, the majority of the owners have not rented out their points before. I mean, that's a great thing that they're using them all. That shows that's working correctly, but sometimes you have to rent them or if something pops up, it's nice to have the option there, but it's great that all these members have been able to, use the DVC system, so well for themselves.
I mean, and plus it's also, I mean, it's surprising because in this day and age, the ease of being able to rent them out, it's not like this is, 1994 and the internet isn't what it is today,
Yep.
So, because it's just easy.
Yes, absolutely.
So, and now we're on to the food review of the week.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
So, a few weeks ago, another couple and us went to check out the Maya Grill at Disney's Coronado Springs for the first time. Very, very nice restaurant. You walk in, there's a person playing a live acoustic guitar. What I found interesting is that we had a 5:30 reservation, and we walked into a section that probably had 12 or 15 tables on it, and there wasn't a single soul there. After about 15 minutes, they brought in another family, and they literally sat them right behind us. So literally, I'm sitting here, and there's a woman whose chair is, a foot and a half from me. There's nobody in the entire place. They've got them on top of me. So I really wish they could have given us a little more room, but I digress on that. My wife and I decided to split the Maya Grill Parrillada, which is a meal for two. It's a 12-ounce New York strip served with house-made chimichurri, grilled chicken, esquitas, which are street corn not on the cob, finished with a chipotle aioli, cotija, tahini, blistered shishito peppers, my gosh, and fresh lime. They're really testing my ability to say these words.
Yeah.
Accompanied by...
Bad we don't have to spell these words.
I know. Accompanied by plantain rice, refried beans, and warm flour tortillas, and the meal is $75. Again, for two people. Seems like a lot of food, but when it came out, it looked a little bit on the smaller side. The food was all very good, though. Steak was a little undercooked, but I'm someone who prefers steak undercooked to overcooked anyway, so I had no issue with that. Flavoring, I thought, was great on it. It was very similar to if you order like a fajita platter at Chili's, but a little bit larger, and the flavor was definitely better. So, I mean, just picture the sizzling fajita platter that comes out. It's like that, a little bigger, a lot more money, but definitely better taste overall. Overall, I gave it a 7.8, but for the value, you can almost get the identical thing if you go over to Sebastian's at Caribbean Beach for around the same price, and it's all you can eat there. So all you can eat steaks, similar rice, plantains, like all the stuff that's kind of here, you can get Sebastian's for about the same price with it being all you can eat. So something to possibly consider.
Wait, have you done a review on Sebastian's before?
Yes, I've done Sebastian's before, yeah.
Do you know what episode number? Just in case people want to reference it.
No, I have zero.
Was it 142?
I have zero recollection of what number I did Sebastian's on. I definitely did it. I've gone there a couple times with like Chris Malick and the EdCot people, and did a couple. We went for Thanksgiving this year with just my family, which was really nice as well. So, but we love Sebastian's, and Sebastian's you never walk in and all the seats are empty. There's never a seat. There's always a wait. So Sebastian's is very, very good. Again, we like this. Maybe we do it again. A little expensive for what you get, but nice restaurant. And again, really, they got a lot. Somebody there playing live guitar music, which was really nice as well. So really cool place. I've never been there, so check it out. Put it on your list. Food was good. We enjoyed it.
And but what's the cost per person at Sebastian's?
Sebastian's, they just changed the price. I believe it's about $40 a person. It was cheaper. It could be a little more. Maybe it's $45. So it could be more. But again, it's all you can eat. So it's up to you. But yeah, this was a very nice meal. I think maybe like on a date night, especially if it's somebody you're not married to, this might be a nice place because it's probably a little more upscale and definitely not sure what the impression of going all you can eat with somebody is, especially if you don't know them too well. Nobody wants to sit next to me at an all-you-can-eat restaurant. But, I mean, again, food was very good. Seasoned well. My wife thought some of it was spicy, especially like the corn. Like it has the like chipotle aioli on it. So that's a little too spicy for her. But I enjoyed everything. I thought everything was very well flavored.
I like how you're giving out advice on where to go.
Like dating advice. If you're not married to somebody, going to an all-you-can-eat restaurant, you're going to see the worst of all people, especially guys, because most women are normally probably pretty good and like, I'll just have a little bit here and I'll look good. The guys say, I got to get my money back. I can eat like a pig. I'm eating as much steak as I can get.
And he wants her to eat more food because
like, she's not eating. This costs $45 and she's eating like a bird. You know, once you're married, it's.
I don't know how we got to this point.
It's a free for all once you're married. You know that. You know.
So now we're on to the DVC-rental side of
On
things.
the rental side is.
Wait, are you about to tap out?
I'm tapping out. I am turning it over to the expert. She's going to talk about the Festival of the Arts, and she's the expert on it. She goes pretty much every year and loves it. So it's definitely best for me to hand it off to Debbie. So I'm gonna step away for a little bit, and I'll see you.
Wait, is this going to be real or is this AI?
Well, you'll find. Hopefully, the people at home won't be able to tell if it's AI or if it's real.
Okay.
I'm stepping out for now. So
All right. But I stay though.
have a great day. You can stay. You
Okay.
can stay. Enjoy, everybody.
All right, we have Debbie Allen here from the DVC-rental team.
Hey, Jason. How you
So
doing?
I'm doing good. Excited to hear what you have to tell everybody here.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the Festival of the Arts, and we're excited about this festival. It's one of our favorite festivals to go to. It's a small festival, and it lasts only about 6 weeks. So if you blink, you may miss it, but don't, because it's a good one to go to. So exciting things are happening at Epcot as their International Festival of the Arts is going on now through February 23rd. And as I mentioned, this is a shorter festival for Epcot, and it lasts only about 6 weeks. So one of the most absolute must things to do during this festival is attend the Disney on Broadway concert series. Performers for this concert series are actual Broadway stars who have starred in Disney's Broadway productions, performing songs from shows like Aladdin, Frozen, The Lion King, and Beauty and the Beast, often with thematic pairings and some originating roles. The talent that is performed on the American Garden stage during this festival is phenomenal. Show times every night during this festival are at 5:30, 6:45, and 8 o'clock. So you have 3 chances a night to see it. And also I need to mention that it's every night during the festival. You'll find several food booths situated through Epcot as well. The food offered during this festival are creative culinary masterpieces. They're very colorful. They're larger in size than the other typical food booth offerings at other festivals. Definitely worth a chance to, to try those out. For the most part, the food looks like works of art and are generally very tasty. You'll also have the opportunity to chat with artists, shop their eye-catching creations, and even get artwork signed. So last year, one of my highlights was getting the artist Dirk Wunderlich to sign a print made from his original Aristocats Thomas Kincaid painting. He even drew a picture of Marie on the back of it and pointed out his pets that he included in the painting. And just check the Disney website for the schedule of performers and artists that will be in attendance on this festival. And then another cool thing is you'll find jaw-dropping chalk art, fun photo ops, and you can even leave your creative mark on a larger-than-life mural. You pick up a paint, a brush, and an assigned number from the expressions section booth. Then color a few squares on the massive mural that corresponds with your paint. Watch it all as the wall fills with vibrant hues to eventually reveal a beautiful scene by the end of the festival. And that's free. Just pick that up. You don't have to pay a price.
Nice.
No charge for that. And many of these festival offerings are included with your admission ticket, making it a fun one for the whole family to attend.
That sounds fun.
It's very fun.
I'm glad you got to join us
Yeah,
here. Wait,
it's
is this
very
the
fun.
first time you've been on?
It is.
It is?
Yeah,
Nice.
it is. Yep, it is.
Well, it's good to see you, and we appreciate all your comments that you make as well on the questions. So
Thank you so much.
people, and you've helped out a lot of people with on the rental side. So
Yeah, and follow our Facebook page.
so now people have a face they can put with the name. So
It's me.
there you go.
Yep.
All right, thanks, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.